Yeah. Call him in.
I come from a greener place when we were lawless fast. I was raised with the cows and the birds and a toothless laugh. What's wrong with nothing being wrong, mama? Don't fight. What's right? Alright.
Are you ready? Did I hit it? Is it on?
Hit it. Yes, it is on.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Ryder.
It's gonna be so hard.
Bruh.
My favorite little pieces are like the ones on the sides of my nails. They're not pieces of, like, they're like dried, more dry skin, so they're like harder instead of, because the pieces of like softer skin, those are the ones that kind of tear off. Those are the ones that like hurt really bad and they like go kind of down your finger. The harder ones are more fun to like kind of like dig under and like, or like I like the feeling of like digging under my nail, kind of like getting the dirt out. Kind of, yeah, it kind of makes it seem more like clean or like, I don't know, yeah, less like grody. It also kind of is me trying to, I don't know, like clean my fingernails, or kind of like every time I, you know, tear something off, it's like kind of to me it's like making it like smoother or whatever, you know, but in reality it's actually like you know, making it worse. I don't see them as negative. They could be seen as like something, you know, like underlying like stress or anxiety, but it's like so small that it's not really making a, like, it's not taking any toll on my day-to-day activities or anything. But someone who is literally like pulling all their hair out is like a different story. Sometimes it hurts to pick at my fingernails, you know, sometimes like I pull on something and it hurts. Or like sometimes I pull and it bleeds, and it's like, I don't know, like it doesn't, when it does bleed, it's like, I don't like react to it as much as maybe I should be. That's the one that like I don't see a lot of people do. Like I pluck out like my eyebrow hairs like with my fingers all the time. And I sometimes wonder how I don't just like not have eyebrows anymore, because I do it so often. But it's really satisfying to me. I should stop too, but I don't know, I want to see, maybe like I'll try to stop and we'll see what my nails look like in a month or so.
Hello, Mr. Iger.
Hello, nice to meet you. Okay, we are one of the two biggest movie franchises, right? What if we do Peter versus Shrek?
What are you doing in my swamp? In the shape of an L on her forehead.
What a wonderful idea.
What is your idea?
Harry Potter versus Darth Vader. Let's go make some money.
like art that's like disturbing and for no good reason. I always was drawn to messy, disjointed drawing, which is what I do, but not like as if I could do something different. It's what I think that's all I can do. I learned looking at comic strips, putting little lines under the eyes makes people look more worried. So I like that. I like to have it look kind of dark and depressed and weird. But I don't know what it is. I usually start with eyebrows and make eyes, and then something goes wrong and I accentuate that more to make it look as if I meant that, and then they become weird images of things. I kind of imagine doom a lot. I imagine like, oh, there's a hole, I could stick my foot in there and my ankle might break, and then there might be a groundhog come from underneath and bite it, so I could be rabid and have my leg break, and then I walk by the hole. And I can imagine like an elbow ripping into somebody's side, and so I imagine all these disasters constantly. Because I have issues with depression, that's the main thing I'm dealing with. Either it's there or it's not. And when it's not, when it's really not, I tend to be able to see things better. But most of the time I'm just like freaked out. I get emotional stuff. I'm actually pretty good at sensing how people are feeling. I think because my mom was always depressed and I was always watching her to see what was going on. And so I got a sense of like being careful when certain looks. And so I'm very sensitive to the way people present themselves and also their tone of voice. Apparently you normal people have a file in your head where faces are kept. And attached to those faces is all the facts about those people. Since I don't have that file, I have to make the faces put together. So there's no immediate file. And that's why I also don't really know much about the facts of people. I've always thought it was just because I was so self-involved, and I am, but partially that's because of face blindness. You tend to not look at people as you walk, because if you look at people, you'll catch their eye, and then if you catch their eye, they might know you. It's like weird, I don't know. And also I feel like you're all teenagers, you'll screw with me. It affects things on levels every which way, I think. It's just something about, there's no place in my brain where these faces are. It's just not there, so I have to put it together. I'm beginning to find it really more and more troublesome.
She's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and a fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about. Riding with the wind. When I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles she gives to me free. It's alright, she said, it's alright. Take anything you want from me. a circus mind that's running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams and fairy tales. That's all she ever thinks about. Riding with the wind. When I'm sad, she comes to me with 1,000 smiles.
Hello. Could you slate for us, please?
My name is Victor, 6'2", from Beijing. Boo! I'm Victor, and I'm always the victor. What can I say? I love to win. Yeah, I'm a vampire, and all the good things you heard are true.
Well, thank you for coming out here.
Oh, thank you. We'll let you know.
You might be the worst actor I've ever seen.
Okay, the Matrix, continued scene 2. The Matrix is everywhere. It's all around us, here even in this room. You can see it out your window or on your television. You feel it when you go to work, or go to church, or pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. Who are you?
I'm you.
What do you mean you're me? Alright, Pirates of the Caribbean fight scene.
Ha, 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 ha. You gotta put more emotion into it. You gotta be like, ha, ha, ha.
Who are you?
See that? That's me. I'm a character in your head.
You're me?
Aren't you tired of being rejected every single time you try? Aren't you done with being called a failure?
Yeah, I guess so.
Perfect. That's what I'm here for.
Why am I so bad at this? My whole life, all I've ever wanted to be was an actor. I always wanted to be the main guy. I always wanted to be him. I don't know what's happening.
I think I know what your problem is. It's control. You try to control every little thing about all the characters. That's not how you do things as an actor. You gotta learn to let go. You gotta go with the flow. And once you learn how to do that, everything's gonna work out for you. Hey man, you got this. Don't get in your head. Let the character control you. Don't interfere. Go with the flow. You got this, alright?
Yes! I got it! I got the part! Yes!
Monster Allen Master, and beware before I triple J you like the last kid who asked me what we don't got that you got, son. For one flow that's elementary, my dear Watson. Secondly, ever since I was little, not so much to riddle, least rhyme to the syllable.
Okay.
Ready for 3, 2, 1, action.
So there wasn't really a purpose to this, like making this at first. It was mostly just like, you know, us goofing around and us kind of like f***ing around, just and having like the camera recording in the background, just doing whatever. But as I started rewatching the footage, and I was thinking back to the quote, and then I was like, okay, hold up, like this could work. We could get something from this. I really like getting like the happy moments of life like down on video. Like I'm just seeing people like talking to each other, laughing at each other, joking around and doing stuff like that. So for me it was always really important to be able to capture those moments like in real time and really show off people's like companionship and unity like through my videos. Yeah, I just think it's really, I want to say that it's really cool how we're able to share in something like that and like doing whatever to pass the time to make us feel happy. Like that sort of companionship is something I wanted to show in like my videos to really show people just living, I guess.
It's hard me the courage of stars before you left. How light carries on endlessly, even after death, with shortness of breath. You explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful shortness of breath. I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly